part of sending and receiving emails, we will also see the templates. It can be an email from you as a consultant representing your agency or representing the client. Sometimes we ask the client for an email. We set up with the client's email to communicate with the media. We always identify ourselves as, for example, Seco, responsible for Coca-Cola's digital public relations, for example. And then we can represent the client. And, well, many times even with the templates, which we are going to see here in the email templates, they are validated by the clients. When a client is a client that looks a lot at who is communicating on their behalf, which makes perfect sense, well, you can make a series of templates not to spam the media, but to see how to express yourself, to see what you want to say. Think that you are representing the client. Let's start with the inbox, which is the simplest. The inbox is nothing more and nothing less. If you enter here, under the email option, you have the inbox, which is the typical mailbox where you have the received emails, the inbox, the sent emails. Here, you have to send an email. You could choose, I like this part a lot, because you can choose a template that we will see later. You can search for the prospect you're looking for. When you have it here, let's put typism in depth, for example, and here you get the contacts of that site, so here you have the site. And, well, you can send the email from here with a dot or whatever you want. There is one thing that I really like. Let's go back to the inbox. Is that both when you send and when you receive an email, if that email that you have both in the send and in the receive is associated with a prospect, the association with a prospect will appear here, and, in addition, it will appear in the history, as you have seen in the PRM lesson. It will appear in the history as an email sent or received email. We are going to send a fake test email, logically, to any prospect that we have, for example, to a site that I have sent a fake email to, which is Mountain Bike. Here I have it, and here I have the emails. I have added mine. And now, well, we are going to send a fake email. Of course, PsychoWave Gmail is associated with Mountain Bike. Let's hit send. Directly in sent emails, it is already associated to this prospect, and if you go into the prospect, in the history you will have the email that you have just sent. And, well, let's go now to something that I also like in the emails, which is the templates part. Here you have the email templates, or email templates. You have, this is valid to create a template with a press release, to create a standard message and customize it. Note, this is not for spamming, okay? You can call it here, for example, possible collaboration. In the subject line it says Seco de Andres, half Bohobike, for example, to identify you. I'm not going to put the text, okay? We simply create the template. I tell you, it is not about spamming. It is about saving a template to customize it later and save you from the signature. For example, here you can put your signature. And you put here your signature or whatever you want, and you can customize the template. For example, to put dynamically the one that corresponds, you put here the dynamic field, and then when you are going to send it for the prospect that you are going to send it, is going to replace this field for the domain to which you are communicated. We are going to save the template, and now I would have in the list of templates the template in case I want to see it, the email in case I want to edit it or I want to delete it. So far there is not much mystery. Well, let's see. We have here now to send a mail the same as before in the inbox. And now if we are going to send an email to the same site, Mountain Bike, seek away. And now here we can point out the template. You see, it is already replaced by mountainbike.s. Here, you already have the message to send it, personalize it, or do whatever you want. Now you only have to send it, and you would have already sent it. Here you have the subject, and you would have already sent the template that would be, as you know, registered in the history. Well, we have already seen what it is to send an email at the moment. But now let's schedule or program an email, okay? Let's go to a prospect. We can send them an email. Attention! We could send the email directly here to send them a template that we have. We can schedule it or send it immediately. or we could schedule it for X day from now. And we could do it like this, and send an email to these 3 sites. To the 3 sites that I have marked with the same template. I don't like to work like this. It could be done. I like to get into the file or the inbox. But, well, as we are going to program an email, I am going to explain it to you. I could prepare an email. We are going to take the template. I am going to tell it to be instant, which is how it is here by default. You see how the URL has changed here too? Well, I am going to tell it directly to send it to me in 5 days. Imagine it is a reminder or something, or even to send a press release on a specific day that I know is good for journalists or whatever. Well, right now, I program this. It would no longer be sent instantly. Now I am going to click on send. And where can I see my scheduled emails now? Well, you have here in the email option. Here you have scheduled emails. You have it. You look at it, and you see the email, the date it was created, the email that is scheduled, the date it is going to be sent, and the prospect, and you can always cancel the sending. I am going to delete it. We are going to cancel it. And it tells you that it is going to delete it, and it will no longer be automated.